everybody! Oh, the moon! Guys, I love the moon! I'm in love with the beautiful woman. Her name is the moon. Oh shit, is Shrek not here? Where the hell is Shrek? Shrek? Shrek, where are you? Hold on, I'll get his ass in here. Hold on. I'll get his ass over here. Shrek? You gotta clock in today, buddy. You can't just stay in your swamp. Get over here. Okay, Shrek should be here now. Shrek? I can't redeem Shrek yet. He should be here in 20 seconds. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I have underestimated how loud this music is when I'm talking. This happens every time, but my music is loud, and then I'm like, I can't hear myself talk. I need to fix that. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're all doing so well on this wonderful Saturday. I was planning to take the day off, and in terms of, like, I was planning to stream. I was just gonna stream a game instead of doing work, and then there were no games that I wanted to play, because every game that I could play would take more than, like, a stream or two, and I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know that there's a certain video game that comes out in the next, 5 days that is going to consume, all of my streams. Her name is Tomodachi Life, and, it's terminal. So, look forward to that. I'm going to be playing dolls for the foreseeable future, so I better get my fucking work done. Love cursing right in, like, the first, like, 3 minutes of stream. That does wonders for any kind of algorithm. Good thing I don't care about the algorithm. Hello, everybody. Hi, Oswald. Hi, Gore. Hi, Ashley. I'm not sure if I missed anybody. I don't think I did. I think that's everybody. Is Shrek here now? Shrek is here now.
There.
Shrek is here. Okay, good. Everything is good. Everything is right in the world. Also, the issues, I don't remember if it was last stream or the stream before, but we were having issues with, like, the bonk redeem.
Bonk.
That's working now. It's some, like, patch with OBS, I think, fixed it. I don't know. Or maybe just opening and closing the program again, fixed the problem. That tends to happen with OBS quite a bit. I hope you're all doing well, though. I'll show you the work that I've done on this alternate outfit so far. It always looks crazy when I load it up, because I need to turn off the other outfit. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Very good, very cute. Very cute. Here, let me move this to the side so you can see a bit better. I did the hair bows and this necklace here. Though I do need to, like, add the physics to them. And then also these legs here. I want to add some rigging to this foot here. Because this right now it's, like, very static, this leg in this outfit, but it's like not a crazy complex outfit to rig up, so I'm having a good time with it. The biggest complication is that it's, like, skin tight, so I have to go in and, like, glue, like, the leg pieces and the, like, hip pieces so we don't have this happening. And then same with the boobs. Anything that's, like, tight fit to the boobs, it's like I gotta figure something out for this. So that's the plan today. Because I didn't want to play a video game. I didn't want to play a video game. I want to show you this one other thing that I worked on this week, though, because it's really fun and cute. I finished rigging a like gaming toggle, and I exported the controllers so I could test like controller functionality, and it actually like looks so cute with this model. And I'll pin it to the model. Why not? So this is a little controller that I rigged up, and if I there we go, I can just it like works perfectly for me. Look, it's my little controller. Look. I'm like, oh, now I want to like recolor and make my own. It's so cute. I'm just having so much fun playing with it. It's I'm gaming. I'm gaming over here. It's so blocky. I know, isn't it cute? This is for Axiom. This is for Axiom's model, which is like a dragon. And so I was like, oh, for a dragon, I'll make like a solid gold gaming controller. You know, because the model style is so like cartoony and like simplified. It didn't make sense to make like a really complicated looking controller, so I just designed one that looked like it was like you took a couple chunks out of a gold block. It doesn't have any of the highlights and stuff on it though. I didn't want to bother with exporting the highlights because 5.3 compatibility issues with Live 2D and VTube Studio versions. But it's so fun, and also, like, it has, like, a little bit of, if you're using, like, a PlayStation controller, there's, like a gyroscope in there. So it actually, like, knows, like, when and I turn it to the left and I turn it to the right, it, like, knows. So I'm doing it right now. Like, I'm not, like, I have it moving when I press buttons. That's just, like, physics. But also, it's just, like, that's just me tilting the controller around. And, like, I tilt it, like, into the Z direction as well. I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. If I were to make it for myself, I would make it even stronger with the, like, tilt of the controller. But I didn't know if my client would be using PlayStation or if they'd be using like Xbox or Nintendo. So I was like, oh, I'll leave it up to just like regular physics stuff. Anyway, I thought that was cool, and I really liked playing with it when I made it. Thought I would show that off. But mostly this week I've just been obsessively watching all of the Artemis coverage and having so much fun enjoying that. Like I couldn't bring myself to stream because I was like, I'm watching the footage. I was so not distracted because I was getting a lot of work done. It was like the perfect level of people talking only occasionally and like very good focus stuff. And so I got a lot of work done. Hi Phantom, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I have a list of everything that I still need to do on this model. Very close to being done with it. I'm really hoping to get it done, like, well, I need to get it done this month. It will be done this month, but I'm hoping to get it done sooner than that. Cause it's at the finish line. We just have to get all of these pieces in the right place on the model and play with glue. Glue! We're gonna eat some glue. Guys, we sent people to the moon. We sent people to the moon. You know what? You know what's so funny and I've been thinking about a lot? The way that the phenomenon that like a moderately active man will be like, I could beat Serena Williams in tennis, right? Like, you know this like phenomenon. Is anybody else familiar with this like thing that people say, like the overconfidence of a mediocre man who's just, it's called being dumb as bricks. Okay, but like in a more specific way, my version of that is like looking at what NASA does and thinking, damn, I could do that. Like obviously I did not go to school and get like a PhD in astrophysics and all of that stuff, but I know in my core that if I did decide to like go to school for anything other than art, I could be doing that. That's my overconfidence. That's where my overconfidence lies. I'm like, damn, I could figure out orbital mechanics. I could do that. I could do that. I just would have like needed to go to school for it. That's totally different. I mean, yeah. But it's like the only like point of comparison that I can make. And like obviously the same is true for like if you were like a mediocre guy who's like, I could be a professional woman sports player in sport. They're usually talking about it like in the moment. They're not usually talking about it like if I trained, if I lived a completely different life, I could do that. I get that all the time. It's the kind of thing that means you can find fun new things to do. I could make a VTuber model. Okay, what it's doing to me though is saying, I should play Kerbal Space Program. I should play Kerbal Space Program. I think I'd be pretty good at it. But I did not want to get myself invested into Kerbal Space Program today. Wait, do I even have it? Let's find out. Do I have Kerbal Space Program? Is it free at this point? No Kerbal Space Program? You'd think that I would know what video games that I own, but I have a huge library, the Library of Alexandria, because I'm in a Steam family with Pat and Lux, and they love to buy video games. Kerbal Space Program is $40? Girl, this game came out in 2015! I'm sure it goes on sale crazy. I'm sure it goes on sale crazy all the time. I'm sure. But oh my god. And like, honestly, it came out like a decade ago. $40 is a lot. But it is like a very impressive game. Like the fact that it is like as realistic as it is, and especially for it coming out in 2015. I saw a lot of people comparing the visualization part of the Artemis 2 mission. They were comparing it to Kerbal Space Program. KSP lowest recorded price on Steam, $3.99. Yeah, what, like, what is that? 90% off? It's a great discount. That's great. I should add to my wish list, and then then it'll be on my wish list and show me what the cheapest stuff is. And then I won't buy it, but like it'll be there, you know? I'll know. I think those guys are so funny looking. They have such like a Rayman Raving Rabbids sort of look to them. The Kerbal Space Program guys, Jebediah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, like, where are you? Like, where are you on my stream and you don't know what Kerbal Space Program is? This game is, like, a decade old, but also, I'm not making fun of you. People don't know what they don't know. Kerbal Space Program is a game where it has, like, realistic space simulator mechanics and you launch rockets into a solar system like solar system. So you start on like Earth and then you figure out how to get to the moon and stuff. They're all aliens, but it's like all comparable to like the same technology that they use to get to uh other planets. So it's like a fun like tool to like teach people about astrophysics. Invader Zim looking. They are so Invader Zim looking, which is probably completely intentional. I thought it was really funny yesterday when the astronauts landed safely in the Pacific Ocean, and the commander said that they were they were 4 green astronauts, which is their way of saying that everybody is go, everybody is good. But I love that every time that they said it, they were like 4 green astronauts. That does not refer to their complexion. It refers to the fact that they're all healthy. I loved that. Like, let me clarify. We did not come back with a little green man. Okay, so this, I'm gonna add this to this. Okay. I should add this to this as well, I suppose. Oh, not that. This. Does that change anything? No? Okay. Okay. Okay, I might bring this back on the edges here. Edge. I'm like fully in work mode, even though I don't even really want to be. Like, does that look nice? Does that look nice? It's all I know. It's all I know. All I know is to just work. Just work and get shit done. Guys, the movie that I've decided to rent this week, I'm gonna watch Galaxy Quest. It's about time. It's about time. For a while there, every time I went, I was looking for Speed Racer. I really wanted to watch Speed Racer. And I couldn't find it. And I mean, I was like, I don't even know what section that they would put Speed Racer in. But in the time that I was like looking for it because I wanted to watch it, I think they're gonna be releasing it in like IMAX at some point, and so I could watch it on a big ass screen. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm excited about that. Hell yeah. Is this? I think that these are the same, but there's like different shading on the arms. So if I take these pieces here. Oh wait, I have to let's put some physics on it. This physics cardigan. Oh, and then the other thing is that I've been rewatching Deep Space Nine. Cause I have convinced another Earthling to get obsessed with Deep Space Nine, and now I'm like, I'm gonna go rewatch Deep Space Nine. I'm gonna go watch all of it. So I'm in the first season. The difficulty with rewatching Deep Space Nine is that it's incredibly difficult for me to like restrain myself from like not skipping ahead to my favorite episodes. I can already hear my voice giving out on me because I haven't really been I haven't streamed this week until now. Don't worry, I'm okay. I have water.
Piggy dipping! Piggy dipping at the piggy pond.
Piggy dipping at the piggy pond. Yeah, I got water. I think part of the issue is the water's too cold. I usually stream with like not like a warm one, but like like a room temperature water. Oh, and then the other thing that I watched was I watched Witch Hat Atelier, which is really cute. And you should also check it out. A part of me kind of wants to skip ahead and just read the manga, but I'm like, oh, we've got an anime. Enjoy the anime for being an anime, but it's also the kind of thing where I'm like, I just know that the manga for this is gorgeous. Just by looking at the anime, I'm like, oh, I bet this looks really good drawn. I mean, obviously it's drawn, but in the same way, it reminds me a lot of Sugar Sugar Rune, which is a shoujo manga that I really enjoyed when I was growing up. I got it from like what's the Scholastic Book Fair. I got it from the Scholastic Book Fair. And I was absolutely obsessed with it. So I think I got it from the Scholastic Book Fair. I got a lot of shoujo from the Scholastic Book Fair. Now that takes me back. Haven't heard that name in some time. It's like, is that the hair back there? Or I'm gonna hide the hair. I just want to make sure that I catch any, like, gaps in the... Like, I don't want it to go too far where the, arm is. Like, I don't want it to go over that. Lots of Goosebumps. I bought a lot of shoujo. Like, a lot of, like hamburger shoujo. People have been talking about hamburger shonen. That somebody brought up, like, that like spaghetti western is like a type of a very common genre. And they suggested the concept of hamburger shonen, and like many examples were provided of hamburger shonen, like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Teen Titans. Teen Titans is like a big, like, absolutely that. And I really enjoyed thinking about that. It's too funny. Yeah, for me though, it was hamburger shoujo, so it was like Western manga, you know, like manga that was made in the modern era. It was not like like you weren't finding like Tokyo Mew Mew on that shelf. It was like stuff that looked like manga, but it wasn't from Japan. It was like a little bit off in a way that I can't really articulate. Like, I still have some. I still have some on my bookshelf. I remember very distinctly that I got this one from the Scholastic Book Fair, Zodiac PI. And oh my god, this art style is so stinking cute. Like, obviously I'm biased, but oh my gosh. I need a higher quality image than what Google is giving me. Here we go. Here's something. So cute. Oh. What was it about? I don't remember. It had stuff to do with like Zodiac little mascots or something like that. I need to like look at the Wikipedia article for it. Hold on. Kappa Mikey, that's Poutine Shoujo. Oh my god, you're right. It is American. Not American, it's Canadian. Set in present-day Japan, the series focuses on Lily Hoshizawa, a teenage detective who uses astrology to solve cases. It's not what it sounds like. It's not like she's using like astrology as like criminal profiling. It's like she's got little guys. She's got like little guys that help her. it's not that. It's not that. I remember there being little guys. Quit looking at me with them big ol' eyes. Never. Never. Oh, it's so, like, classic. It's so... Oh, how cute! So cute! Oh, it's so classic to me. And then the other book that I really, really loved, Sugar Sugar Rune. And I know that the creator of Sugar Sugar Rune is, like, married to somebody really important. I don't remember exactly, but I think it's the guy who made Evangelion. I think that they're married. So it's like something like that. Sugar Sugar Rune. I love her. And so when I look at Witch Hat Atelier, I'm like, oh, it sends me right back. Like Ratatouille flashback. Oh. Oh. I think part of the reason that I didn't really fall into like the Harry Potter of it all is that I had this. And this was like so much better to me. I don't know. And the concept of Sugar Sugar Rune is so... It's so shoujo. Married to Hideaki Anno. I don't know how to say that name, but I hope I got somewhere close. But yeah, so like they're... like... To me? Power couple. And they're getting a new animated series, and part of it is, like, I don't know if, like, people in Japan give a shit about Sugar Sugar Rune, but I think, you know, you get married to, like, some very important people in anime, and you got some big connections. Because to me, I feel like I'm the only motherfucker who gives a shit about this show. That's how it feels to me. I need to look at the images from this. Oh! The, like, reboot. It's, like, 3D. It's, like... It does look better than the other anime, and they're able to get, like, so much more of, like, the beautiful, like, detail that you see in like, their outfits, because their outfits have so much detail. And they also like go back to like having the black and white color scheme, which they do away with in like the anime. They're like, let's make them like cute and pink. I'm like, no. I mean, I do love them cute and pink, but like the gothiness of it is half the fun. The gothiness is half the fun. They don't understand. I hate Reddit links, but oh, they are still so cute. They're so cute. The whole plot, I got distracted. The whole plot is that they're two witches that are, I believe they're like trying to determine like who gets like this like seat of power in the witch world. And so they send these two, Vanilla and Chocolat, to like the mortal plane to like train, and their training and like competition is to steal the hearts of young boys. So, like all of the boys of their school, like they get them to have crushes on them and then they steal their hearts. Which like for me, I was like, this is crazy. I loved that shit actually. When I was like 9 years old or whatever. I was like, whoa! That's crazy. And then they would get these, like, the beautiful, like, heart gems. I loved it. I loved it. I want to look at the YouTube video now. And you can't stop me. Yes. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute it because I just want to look at the stills. Really, I don't want to get claimed. I just want to. God, this looks so good. Like just like this opening shot is crazy. I love. Oh, I love shapes and colors. I love shapes and colors so much. It's just gorgeous. Like, oh. But then, like, the thing is, it's like, it's got, like, the thing with 3D anime is that, like, the animation is, like, so stiff. Like, it's very stilted in a way that I think that, like, you could solve a lot of issues very easily if you approach it the right way, but it has, like, a certain quality that's, like, it's kind of weird. Oh, but look at that! Look at that! It's so pretty. Oh, no, I'm not getting... I didn't know you had to pay for that. What the hell? Oh, it's so nice. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Can you tell that this, like, had, like, a huge impact on me? And what kind of outfits that I like, perhaps? They're so cute. I love it because, like, Chocolat is, oh, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, I must have saw a lot of Chocolat in myself. But she's, like, very, she's, like, very confident. She's very aggressive. And, in the, like, witch world, everybody loves her because it's, like, it's awesome to be, like, a huge bitch in the witch world. Everybody loves you when you're, like, nasty. And then Vanilla is, like, she's very, like, shy, she's quiet, she's, you know, kind of a little fraidy cat. And then when they go to the human world, it's the exact opposite. Like, they all hate Chocolat because she's very upfront and mean, and then everybody's obsessed with Vanilla because she's, like, so demure, so cute. Oh, we need to help her. We need to help her. She's so cute. Like, and so the balance is upset by that, and they both, like, have to deal with their like jealousy of each other in the way that they're so different. But they're also like besties. Like it's so cute to me that they're fighting for this like seat of power, but they're still kids and they still like really love each other as friends. And it's fun because also in the manga has a different like ending than the anime. In the I forget, I think Chocolat wins in the anime. It could be the opposite way around. So there's like multiple endings. How fun! Love Sugar Sugar Rune. Guys, we went to the moon. Sometimes my brain just doesn't have any more thoughts in it. I'm just like, we went to the moon. It's cool hearing about formative stuff like this I never would have otherwise. Yes, I like hearing about people's like memory unlocked types of things. Higurashi music. It's so funny. I love this like playlist that is just like a bunch of different anime music with like a little bit of remixing. And there was one in particular where I was playing that the Tumblr poll game where it's like, do you recognize this opening? I've like recognized openings and I'm like, I don't know where I've heard this before, and it's from these playlists. I wore a bell around my neck for like 3 years because of the anime Black Cat, and it wasn't even good. Oh no. R.I.P. Listen, I did embarrassing stuff, but they were all Naruto related, so we don't need to talk about it. Unremarkable with this conversation. All of my embarrassing behaviors in middle school were Naruto. So we don't have to get into that. I read something about Naruto literally like this morning, and it was talking about, it was like one shirt Sasuke. So like the theory that a pair of friends had thought up where Sasuke is like a kid who like lives in this village that was clearly like stabbed by like hundreds of people, and he probably never learned how to wash his clothes, so he probably just goes to like another house and like gets another outfit. Like he probably just collects all of his outfit from the wreckage of his family village, I guess. And then Naruto only has the one outfit, but he hand washes it every night and cries while he does it. I'm like, okay, I get this, makes sense to me. I could never watch Naruto again. I could never watch Naruto again because I had a friend who was rewatching Naruto, and literally it was it pissed me off so much how often they like went and like gave you the like reiterated the information that like nobody liked Naruto, and he's sitting on that damn swing looking all sad because nobody wants to play with him because he's got like an evil demon inside of him or whatever. Like, shut up, we get it, we get it. Have so much locked away that I can't remember because I locked it away. It's why you gotta watch those videos that are like, do you recognize this opening? And then you'll like remember something crazy that exists. Like, this is, I've learned about this one, from like just like scrolling on an anime website. I couldn't remember the name of this one, but I was trying to find it for so long. I have talked about it on the stream before. If I haven't, that'd be insane. To the point where I'm like, somebody out there is gonna be like, BZ, shut the fuck up about Magical Meow Meow Taruto. And I will not shut up about Magical Meow Meow Taruto. This show was crazy. This show was crazy. Well, I need to, like, please give me a better. The image that is supplied here is from Wikipedia, and it is like 300 pixels large. So this is what we're gonna have to deal with, okay? Magical Meow Meow Taruto. This was a show about a cat girl who is literally a cat. And all her friends are also cats. She's like a cat princess. She's like cat height, and she does like belong to like a person. She like comes up to like not even like his knee because she's a cat. So like the scale is it's very weird in that, but at the same time, it's like I've my teen brain did not even find it particularly offensive, and I did watch some things that I did find particularly offensive. Uh, Dokuro-chan? What's the whole title of Dokuro-chan? Bludgeoning Angel Dokuro-chan? Okay, this fucking bitch though, she's legend. Legend to me. Okay, this was my Happy Tree Friends, okay? This is my Happy Tree Friends. This girl right here. The plot of Bludgeoning Angel Dokuro-chan. It's okay, plot is like very very loosely used here. It's a gag anime. But she's like an angel sent from heaven. Your brother worked on Happy Tree Friends? That's crazy. That I think about Happy Tree Friends and its legacy will live on forever to me, but I think there are a lot of people that recognize Happy Tree Friends from like the YouTube copyright video. I don't know, maybe I'm just a streamer, so like I know this, like, but they make you watch a video that's Happy Tree Friends themed to like teach you about copyright in regards to YouTube, and it's been there forever. Anyway, the concept of Bludgeoning Angel Dokuro-chan is kill pervert. It's kill pervert. The guy in the background there invents a machine that like basically makes all humans immortal, but like it keeps them like age-wise at like 13. Like it keeps them like everybody stops aging at like 13. And yes, it's cuz like he's a pedophile, but like he's a pedophile in the future, I guess, but like here he's like a child. So she's sent from heaven to kill him when he's a teenager, I guess, and she does a lot over and over again. Why did I watch this show growing up? I don't know. I do think she's very cute though. She's cute, and I like the way that she beats him up with her big bat. Kill pervert. Anyway, didn't think I would be talking about that today, but
bonk.
Oh no! Like, there's something like crazy to me about like the like super cutesy like juxtaposition with the like gore. Not you gore, but the other kind of gore. It's she's like oops, sorry. I just killed you. It's just okay. You were really into cat girls and stuff when you were 12. Your dad was like, you should watch this anime. It was like giving a teenager like crack. Cause it has like the violence, it has the like cutesy girl, like it has like it's like a gag anime, so it's just like funny bits. I don't know this one that you're talking about, Perp. I was thinking about the Simpsons episode that I watched yesterday where I forget what band is playing, but like a band is playing some music and like the teenagers in the crowd are like dancing sadly, and Lisa's like, "Wow, it's really getting the crowd going." And Bart is like, Making teenagers depressed is like shooting fish in a barrel. I'm like, oh my god. There's so much shit that is like not 12-year-old friendly that like we absolutely dug into. I do feel like it's like a little bit of like they didn't know what we were getting into, and we did turn out a little bit fucked up on the other side, but it's like it like I'm only a little bit crazy. Like, oh, that's fucked up. Honestly, the shit that like I wouldn't undo it. That's like the thing for me is like if I would go back, I'm like, no, I don't think I would change it. I'm just able to look at it as like an adult now and go, that was maybe not. I can go back and like I can enjoy Sailor Moon, but I can go, why the fuck is she dating like a grown man? Why is she dating a grown man? That's usually my primary issue with all shoujo that I had consumed. Is that why are they all dating grown men? It's a very common thing that happens. And these were series that were like written by women, so I don't know what's happening in there. I don't know. Can't even be like, wow, so weird though, because my mom was also giving me her Clan of the Cave Bear books. Go read Bodice Rippers. Oh my god. I think also like fiction is like a safe way to engage with difficult topics and themes. And I do think that there's like a little bit of a thing there of like you don't necessarily know what you're getting yourself into when you're like 12 years old and you're reading about these like difficult topics and themes. But you know, I don't know. It's complicated. I think about like, I don't know, kids in the world who watched Watership Down because it had cute bunnies on the cover. It's like, well, yeah, that, you know, is kind of more for adults than it is for kids, but kids have the right to like interact with difficult topics and themes in a safe fictional manner, you know? I'm a bit fucked up. I can point to a million other concrete things that actually happened instead of some media I saw. Exactly, Gore. Exactly. 100%. 100% that. One of those books was your first introduction to the idea of being bigender because the main character of one absorbed her twin or something. You were like, wow. Hey, can we shout out Ranma 1/2? Shout out to Ranma 1/2. Or Ranma 1.5. Shout out to Ranma. Shout out to my guy / my girl Ranma. That's an anime that I would rewatch. We all wanted to be able to do that. We all wanted to be able to do that. The idea of not being able to do that is like not wanting that is crazy. Crazy. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. I don't think it's just me, but like it seemed like it's a little inconvenient, but it's very easy to deal with. Just get some water of the other temperature, you know? What's the problem? You're being so annoying about it. For those unfamiliar, Ranma 1/2 is an older series where the main character Ranma is cursed because he fell into a strange puddle. So that way now whenever he gets is it when he gets hit with cold water he turns into a girl? And then when he's a girl, when he gets hit with warm water, he turns back into a boy? Is that what it was? And then there's like cold water is girl? Okay, yeah. I remember. They gotta boil his ass. I remember watching Dandadan, and like one of the characters in Dandadan also has like a transformation when he's splashed with cold water. And I was like, oh, so it's like Ranma rules. They had a reboot recently, which was cute. I don't like the look of it. I don't like the way that it looks. I don't like the way that it looks. I don't like the way that the new Ranma or the new Urusei Yatsura looks. It is cute, but it's not, it doesn't have the Jennies. It doesn't have the Jenny Sequoia, you know? It's, no. But I'm picky. And it's like not even nostalgia talking because I didn't grow up watching Urusei Yatsura. Like I'm just pretentious is really what it is. Um Never saw it. Could see thinking that'd be cool to be able to do. I always thought it'd be cool to be a cursor to a monster instead for some reason. Yeah, for me it was like not even just that like Ranma could change between being a boy and being a girl really quickly. It was all of them with their cool powers. Like I like the panda guy, the panda grandpa. I remember distinctly of the like bits of Ranma that I actually consumed when I was younger. I love that little pig. I love that little pig. Nobody is surprised. What's his fucking name? What's his name? Ryoga. Stop! He's so cute! Stop! Please send help. He's so cute. No! He's so cute. Oh. I'm gonna throw up. This design is so peak. Stop. These like little like decals and stuff. Ah, I'm gonna throw up. It doesn't get any better than this, guys. It really, oh, stop it. This one looks like he's got like a little curly cute baby hair on his head, but that's definitely his tail. Ah, stop it. He's so cute. Oh. Oh. I'm being so normal. I'm being so normal. No, talk me Angie. No. The expressions in Rama were so funny. Piggy! Piggy! Oh. Oh. I love this thing. I love this thing. I also just love like a farce. Like that's what Ranma was like it was entirely a thing of like a million different love triangles and like mistaken identity and oh, it's so fun. He was so cute. He did have cute little fangs. He had cute little fangs. His cute little fangs. I remember him being a fucking asshole and a pervert. That's what I remember about him. And but he's a cute little piggy. He's a cute little piggy. Anyway. Great frames, yes. Akane thinks Ranma is so stupid for being jealous of a baby pig, and he's like, that's a man, but I can't say that. And then Ryoga is like, I'm just a baby pig. I'm just a baby pig. You could take me into the bath with you. You could take me to the bath with you. I'm just a baby pig. Pervert! Pervert! I'm just a baby pig. We're back to work. Back to work. I'm just vibing. Okay, so we flip this over. I need to make sure that these get into the correct folders. I'll do this one first. Oh, right here? There we go. And then this one goes here. Okay. This goes here. And then all of these get clipped to both of these. Today's co-working is diving back into my model's Blender file to try to clean it up. It's a mess. Oh no. Best of luck. Best of luck to you. Okay, so that's that there, and then I can get rid of these. I'm like a little bit scared to open up my own rig file, but I know it's not that bad. I know that I have most of the head done. So I'm like, it's the hair that I need to, it's not even the hair, it's like the pigtails I need to fix up. Hello, Kenneth. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. Welcome. Okay, so what was I doing? So this would go here. This would go here. And then it would go into arm L. What the hell? Oh, is this just like leftover, I guess? Um, okay, so this and this go here. And this goes here. And then it should just work. For whatever reason, it's not moving up here. Oh, it's because I need to... They're not meshed. That's why. I think I tire of the anime playlist, personally. Though this one is almost over. I want to listen. I want to listen to my 2000s playlist. You know what? We'll go from one anime opening to another anime opening. There you go. Equivalent exchange. Just like Full Metal Alchemist. Full Middle Malcolmist. I thought that these arms were symmetrical, and I just realized today that they weren't. Otherwise, I would have done this mesh work before. I should finish watching Brotherhood. I never, like, no, maybe I did finish Brotherhood at one point. I don't remember finishing it compared to, the original Full Metal Alchemist series. Is it like 2003? Full Metal Alchemist 2003? Is that what they call it? Which I was obsessed with. And then I was obsessed with the manga. I read the whole manga. I never really felt the need to finish Brotherhood, the anime. I think with a lot of, like, anime and manga, it wasn't really as much how, like, the full series, like, felt to you. Like, whether or not a series was really good depended on how well it, like, nailed the ending. But I think, like, the beginning of the anime is so much more important. The beginning and just, like, how it made you feel. I've had to start Brotherhood, like, 3 times. It feels like I remember so distinctly that 2003 starts in, like, a completely different. The ending doesn't matter if you never get to it. Well, and it's like you never really. It was much harder to get to the end of something back then, you know? It required, like, a lot more effort to, get all of the books, to, if you're watching the anime, to, like, stay awake for their Adult Swim, like, or watch all of the parts on YouTube. Like, there were a lot more gaps in the series, and teenagers absolutely have profound patience. We all know this about teenagers, that they're known to be incredibly patient humans. So it's just like, so many of these things, I'm like, I have no idea how they ended a lot of the time. But the way that the beginning of them made you feel was just like, oh, it was so crazy. And I don't know. I remember what it felt like to be not, like, in a fandom, because I don't think it was really the same sort of thing. Like, people were just sharing art that they found on DeviantArt. I mean, I guess it is fandom in a way. I mean, people made the art to, like, share with others, and it did feel very different. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with any of this. I say all that, I'm like, I do remember that, like, the original FMA 2003 ended with, like, some weird shit with, like, World War II. Like, they ended up going to, like, the regular world, and it was World War II, and I don't know. And I do remember how Brotherhood ends, too. But also, like, a lot of the anime and manga that were popular then, like, didn't end until they didn't end until adulthood. Like, Naruto, One Piece is still fucking going. Like, I wasn't into Dragon Ball, but Dragon Ball is, like, a massive piece of work. Ranma is huge. Inuyasha is huge. You just were expected to consume as much of it as you wanted to consume, and then when you were full, you stopped eating. Hi, Ethel! Well, come on in. We're talking about anime today. We're talking about anime today, is not as much space and the moon. As much as I thought I would be talking about space and the moon. Never underestimate the power of talking about fucked up anime that we probably shouldn't have watched when we were younger. Where you get to see everything the water can be. Awesome! Yeah. Deep cuts of manga with difficult themes that maybe we shouldn't have consumed. I remember wanting to catch new episodes of Pokemon, but being forced to go to sports or Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Was pretty cool. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was pretty cool. Pokemon was pretty cool. Pokemon is so, like, classic. I kind of love that, like, when I was babysitting, that it was a very consistent thing. Like, the kids liked Pokemon, and I liked Pokemon. So it was very easy to, have them behave, because you'd be like, I'll draw you Pikachu if you behave. And they're like, absolutely, can you draw Squirtle next? Thank you. Like, thank you, oh my god. You're like literally a wizard on Earth. They would come running to me with like all of their Pokemon cards, and they'd be like, okay, draw this one next, draw this one next. And then I was like, I don't understand how people have trouble babysitting sometimes. This shit's easy as fuck. This shit's easy as hell. Hello, Doodle. Welcome on in. How's stream is good. I love everybody's little NASA badges. Moon nerds. We're moon nerds in here. I do want to talk about the moon. A lot of my thoughts about the moon have been like very internal. It's so cute, it's so nice, and I don't know. It still feels crazy to me that, like, you hear them talking in, like, conferences. I'm so happy, and they're obviously so happy that, like, the mission went so well. Like, everything was so textbook. They, you know, the issues that they had were minor issues and good issues to, like, figure out early on. But when they talk about, they're like, we're going to the moon and we're building a base on the moon, I'm always like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I just, like, there's still, like, a part of my brain that's like, I watched this, like, incredible feat of, like, science and engineering happen in real time, and then they're like, we're gonna do it again, and we're gonna put a base on the moon. And I'm like, the moon in the sky? I don't, like, does it, like, compute entirely? And so I know that when that happens, it's gonna drive me, like, nuts. It's gonna drive me nuts. That moon? I know, I, like, point up at it and I go, that one? Huh? And I think it's so crazy. I think it's so crazy. Like, I had the thought of, it is so impressive that our moon is so bright, and that it illuminates the night as much as it does. And I'm like, that's so crazy. Imagine, like, so many other places in the universe that don't have the luxury of our big beautiful moon. Our big beautiful moon that is like our sun at night, you know? A facsimile of the sun at night that lights up our night and makes it so much easier to see when half of our planet is in darkness. What? Moonlight is, like, moonshine is crazy. And also just thinking about, like, the fact that the moon has to deal with earthshine is crazy. It shines in my window sometimes at night and it keeps me awake. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. I think it's awesome. And it's not, I don't like being kept awake, but, like, it does that for me too. And I'm like, girl, get out of here. Go to bed. But, like, when I visit, Scary Horse Island, there's very, very little light pollution on Scary Horse Island, which is intentional. And so you have, like, a very innate understanding of the moon. Like you would know not only does like the economy rely on the economy of Scary Horse Island is like semi-reliant on the cycles of the moon. It also is just like because you can see it's so bright when it's a full moon. It's insane the difference. And you're not able to tell how much of a difference it is when you live in a place that is like incredibly like illuminated with artificial light. You don't see that because it's the same amount of brightness pretty much all the time. But when you're in a place where you don't have that artificial lightness, you're like, holy shit, the work that the moon is putting in to like make this lit up, it's insane. I do miss getting to see moonlight. I'm like, I need to go out to the desert and go stargazing at some point because it's cool. Moonlight friend, sometimes not want there, sometimes lonely for moon. Yeah. Moons are cool. You're also cool as fuck. You're cool as fuck, Phantom. Thank you for being you. I get so excited about this stuff. I think it's really awesome. I get kind of sad when I think about how I mean, it would be more than 100 years ago, but like I guess in a lot of places 100 years ago, and there's still plenty of places that are like this now. Like if you are an American who's like lived in like large population centers, which like most people do live in like large population centers. That's how large population centers work. It's hard to fathom that the entire world, like that you could see as many stars as you can see when you go into the middle of nowhere. And I remember how remarkable I found that when I discovered it. When I would visit my grandma in the summers, I would visit my grandma's farm, and you'd go out into like the wheat field, and you'd like look up and just be absolutely dazzled by like how much you could see. It's I don't know, and you look up at the same sky that like cavemen looked up at. I guess it's slightly different because the stars do move, but like they don't really move that fast, so I guess cavemen is, like the human, uh uh just the cosmos, dude, it's crazy. I love it. And this is like the BZ stream special where I'm like talking about these like deep and cosmic truths, and we're playing Venga Boys. Low light pollution in less urban places deliver such wonderful dark starry skies. Ugh, it's so amaze, 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 amaze. My mother and my father went to go see Project Hail Mary earlier this week, and they called me and they were like, "Do you know?" It's the Six Flags song, exactly. They were like, "Do you know of any like apps or any way to find like what like good movie theaters are near you?" And I said, "No." No, because I don't know if you know this, but in the Los Angeles metropolitan area, they really like movies, and they have really good movie theaters, and they're not very hard to get to. But it's really cute that they called me. It's really cute that they called me. They called me twice. I'll tell you the second time. But they saw Project Hail Mary. They really liked it. Made them emotional. But my mom did say, I don't think I understood what was happening the whole time. And I was like, help her. Help her. She's absolutely the kind of parent that's like, what's happening? Why did they do that? Who's that? Like, Like, and at first I was like, oh, I guess there's like a little bit of like sciencey stuff happening in Project Hail Mary, and then I was like, oh no, it's like a very non-linear story. Like, it's so non-linear. It's fucked up. Since COVID, they've closed all the theaters in your city. Yeah, my parents had not seen a movie since COVID. They had not gone to the movie theater since like pre-COVID. I'm like, that's crazy to me. Like, I saw a movie like 2 weeks ago. Like, I think they've watched like movies at home. They just hadn't watched a movie. I mean, they spend more time on Scary Horse Island than like anywhere else. There's no movie theater there. Like, I don't blame them. And then the other time that they called was about an hour and a half after the astronauts had splashed down in the Pacific Ocean. My dad called me and he said, "Did I miss it? Do we have 4 of our own back?" And I said, "Well, father, one of them is Canadian, but yes, we have 4 of our Earthlings back." We have 4 Earthlings back. 4 humans, that's what matters. And I like Earthling more than I like human, because first of all, I think Earthling is such a cute word. And we've sent plenty of things into space that aren't human. So, you see they pulled 5 people out of that capsule. Yeah, there was 5 people in that capsule. Victor, Reed, Jeremy, Christina, and Glupshido. You forgot about Glupshido? He was there the entire time. He was there the entire time. I can't believe you forgot. That's that. I like it's scary to come back with 1 less. It's scarier to come back with 1 more. And I love that. My energy levels are like, I'm like, I can't work. Like, he was stowed in one of the storage lockers. Oh, you're talking about Rise. You're talking about Rise. Obviously, Rise was carrying the names of like a bunch of people on there. Obviously, duh. There's me slapping my forehead. If that sound picked up. Okay, first of all, can I talk for like 1 second? He was the one who brought the Nutella jar. I'm obsessed with the Nutella jar. I'm obsessed with the Nutella jar. Did somebody make like a gif of the Nutella jar? Because I think it's so funny. It's so funny. The zero gravity Nutella jar. Yes, dude. This thing just like in zero gravity floating past all of them. And like all of them are working so hard and not looking in the direction. And this thing just goes from like the screen right and like floats and spins this way. Best advertisement Nutella has ever gotten. Absolutely incredible. And then I was wondering, what are they eating with Nutella? I'm like, are they just enjoying like a Nutella tortilla snack? Because I think that would be so good, actually. That's some good space food. Like, not since Tang have we had such a good like product placement in space flight. This is incredible. How are you today? I'm doing good. Jojo. Having ADHD in space would be hell for me because nothing would be where I left it. It's so... I just knew that, like, they were gonna find the Nutella on the other side of the cabin and be like, how the hell did this get over here? How the hell did this get here? Not since everyone hates SpaceX where product placement in space. I've been thinking a lot about that fucking SpaceX car and how much everybody fucking hated it. I guess some people thought it was cool, probably. I thought it was so tacky. In the same way that I think like naming your ship Dragon is so lame. Like that's so lame. Literally, like 11-year-olds are coming up with better names than Dragon. What the fuck are we doing? Like, come on. Yeah, come on. Anyway, the Nutella jar. I love the Nutella jar. Cause they're just eating it. That's just what the jar looks like. Thank you for saying it so I didn't have to. I don't know why. It just like resonates on like such a level of like you're trying too hard. In a way that like naming these things after like Greek gods isn't. I guess like the Greek gods makes like a perfect sense to me because our planetary bodies follow the same naming conventions. One of my favorite, I've been like learning a lot about the different like probes and stuff that we've like sent to the moon and the way that they've been named. And my favorite one is they named Japan named a probe to the moon Kaguya, which I'm like, that's so cute. Kaguya is such a cute name for a space probe. Which I'm familiar with the myth of Kaguya from playing Okami, which is probably not the like exact myth of Kaguya. Hold on, I'm looking it up. Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. Let's see. The details of the life of Kaguya Hime, a princess from the moon who's discovered as a baby inside the stalk of a glowing bamboo plant. After she grows, her beauty attracts 5 suitors seeking her hand in marriage, whom she turns away by challenging them, each with an impossible task. And then at the end, she reveals her celestial origin and returns to the moon. It's a great little story, and I want to look at her design from Okami because I think it's so brilliant and so cute. Oh, it's such a good design. I'm obsessed with this design. Oh, can I get like a higher resolution image? She's so cute. Because the moon is also like associated with like the rabbit. She's got the little rabbit ears. She's got the little rabbit ears. And she's got like, she's wearing this like bamboo stalk. And it has like the little bubble over it as well. Like you could put the bubble over it. And it's a little astronaut suit. It's so great. It's so cute. One of my favorite characters from that game. I just absolutely adore her. I like her. I like Waka. They're both, I don't want to spoil people for Okami, but like, I love those blonde bitches. I love those blonde bitches. That's all I'll say. But yeah, that probe to the moon is called Kaguya, and apparently it has a different name in English. In English, they call it Selene. And I'm like, why would you change that? Why would you change that for American audiences? That's stupid. Put it back. It's like Kaguya is a perfectly fine, simple thing to pronounce. I don't know why they did that, especially because Selene is also something, a name that, like, nobody's gonna agree on how it's pronounced. You just exchanged one, difficult for Americans to pronounce word for another difficult for Americans to pronounce word. Arguably more difficult. Maybe inspire people to ask, I wonder why they named it that and learn something about other culture. Yes. Yes. I forget if I think it's the Chinese probe to the moon. It's called Yutu. Or maybe it's another Japanese one. or no, it's a rover. U2's a rover. Chinese, Chang'e 3 mission to the moon. Chang'e also being another moon goddess, right? Moon goddess, Chang'e. Yeah, goddess of the moon. Okay, I'm not crazy. Like, is it a different story? I don't know. But the U2 is her like Jade Rabbit, her pet Jade Rabbit, another rabbit on the moon thing. I'm like, oh, what a cute name, and also it reminds me of my green rabbit friend Yuzu. I'm like, wait, I have a green rabbit friend named Yuzu. Wow, just like me. I also really enjoy there's like a lot of astral bodies that have like Hawaiian names because specifically of the observatory that they have in Hawaii that's like a very good telescope, and they do a lot of research out of there, and a lot of the things that they find they name after Hawaiian gods. And I'm like, that's only fair. That's only fair. And also, Hawaiian gods and goddesses have some sick ass names. They're good. Hawaiian's an awesome language that is got a lot of really cool names. This one here, and then this one. Let's see. Any other moon things that I want to talk about? I can't stop thinking about like two things. Oh, I didn't finish my thought about my dad calling me about when the astronaut splashed down. He called me and he was like, I thought I missed it, and I thought I would call you because I knew that you would be watching it. And I'm like, yeah, I was watching it. That's true. That was me. And I just thought that was really cute. Even though my other sisters were also talking about it. It's just that I'm the quiet one, but I'm also the space nerd. I feel crazy saying that I'm the quiet one. It's really cute. Your mom, you talked about it today too. It's just like a nice thing to talk about. Like, I don't know. It made me happy. It made me so happy for like, you know, a whole week. Who are you? Who are you? I'm busy. Hello, welcome on in, John. John Gamer. She called it so hopeful. Yes, it inspires so much hope.
All goes binted.
What? It does. It's like spaceflight. It does inspire so much hope in people. There's something, I don't know if it's just sort of the celestial views that inspire just like insane poeticism in astronauts, or if they're truly all just built like that. But yeah, it's like, sorry, I got distracted by something on my phone. um, the further we zoom out, the closer we all become as a species, and I think that that's, you know, like the farther we go, the closer we get. It a little bit, you know, it kind of brings people together in a way that is so remarkable. And like there was something very beautiful to me of like if you watched the like NASA live streams, you would see that like the chat is just like full of flags. It's just like people watching from around the world, and they're putting their flag in the chat to feel like a little bit of, you know, international community in that, in a way that like things are really difficult right now, but I don't know. I can't help but think that a better world is around the corner. No glorp allowed. It's so messed up. They don't allow you to have the glorp emote. The glorp emote is not allowed in the NASA Twitch live stream. You'll get timed out. They'll delete your message for glorp. What did glorp do? Free my man. It's so messed up. Free him. I'm gonna test this out a little bit. Oh wait, hold on. This should be on the same thing, huh? Oh, it's probably fine. I'll put it on the same thing. Oh, wrong one. This goes Y1. It's fun to take it all in with a little friend group too, not kidding. Felt so fun to share. Yeah, it was so nice. And I was like thinking that I'm like next time and maybe not for Artemis 3. I don't know what's really going to be going on there because they're not going to the moon. They're just testing the lunar lander. Like, I don't know what the timeline looks like for that, but I think for Artemis 4, I would really love to stream my reactions to stuff. And not because, like, I loved React content. I really don't like React content, but I think it'd be fun to have a little moon party. Because I'm gonna be watching it, and there's no reason that we can't just watch it together. And also, I will allow glorp in my chat, which is the important part. Timed out by NASA has got to look good on the resume, though, right? No, because they, like, time you out for, like, using more than, like, 3 emotes. Like, it's kind of insane. As, like, you can use, like, you can use 4 of their own emotes, and they're gonna time you out. Like, I get, like, if a message is in, like, all caps, that Nightbot's just gonna take that one out. But I'm like, 5. I feel like 5 emotes, anything more than 5 emotes, we can consider that spamming. 3 feels like way too little to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But it's funny to think about how NASA has Nightbot. Like, like, hello? So yeah, moon party at my place. Okay, so we've got... Oh, I need to do mesh work for this right here. Hopefully that just contains everything and I don't have to fix anything. Oh, you motherfucker. You'd be up for a 2028 moon party? Moon party! I do think I saw an Among Us penis at one point that went completely uncaught. I saw it, and then I did see it get caught, though. Which, honestly, I was not surprised. I would have expected more, if I'm being completely honest with you. If you're unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, there's a copy pasta ASCII art of an Among Us with a huge dong, and people love to post it in large Twitch chats. But also, like, the chat was moving fast, so, and they were worrying about people on the moon more than anything, I guess. Oh. My patience for this work today is very low. Is very, very low. It's because I was working on this for like 9 hours yesterday. I worked very late last night on this, and now I'm like, I need to take a break from it. But I can't think of any video games that I would want to play. So, here I am. How do I want to handle this? I love this song. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Needs to go in here. Go my way, go my way. Really like hereabouts. Just like want to keep it within the boundaries here. Do you sneeze when you sniff Parmesan cheese? I do love this song. I do love this song. It's also crazy to think about like how many people like they're planning to build a base on the moon and they're going to be sending a lot of stuff there. Like a lot of stuff to build a base. And I also like part of the thing that I'm like wrapping my brain around is like obviously what they are building is going to be like they're going to need a hardware store. That's going to be so exciting when they build that hardware store on the moon. And obviously everything has to be very utilitarian. And like you look at the inside of like the Orion spacecraft and you are in the underbelly of a Boeing 747. Like you are on like an airplane. You are in the guts of an airplane looking at that. And the cable management is out of control. Out of absolute control. What about the skin damage from solar radiation without the protective atmosphere of a planet? You can go digging. And also, we have these things called spacesuits. Guys, I can't talk about how many people. I don't know if they're unfunny or stupid, because I know half of them are probably unfunny and half of them are stupid. But the people who are like, the Earth is flat, this is AI. I'm like, there is no helping you. There's truly nothing I can do for you. Like, you're done. You're done. There's no more. Child left behind. That's one of my favorite images that are out there. It's the fucking child left behind image. Yeah, it's... It makes me sad, though. Like, it makes me sad. I'm like, I can't help but wonder. I'm like, does it, like, make them feel, like, more in control to say that it's not real? I don't know. What's the reasoning behind it? Why is it that some people are unfunny? That one is really also something we need to figure out. You have a coworker that you learned 2 days ago is an unironic flat earther? Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Let me out! Let me out! I truly just, like, don't have patience for it. I'm like, I don't know. It's annoying to try and, like, deal with it, and then you're like, wait a minute, I don't have to. I don't have to deal with how you are. It's not my fault that you're crazy like this. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, so for this, we can delete that. There we go. Someone you know doesn't believe in evolution. I almost exploded. Like, this is gonna sound fucked up, but at least with evolution, it's not happening right now. Like, I mean, it is happening right now, but it's happening very, 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 very slowly. So it's like, it's a collection of observations over an extended period of time, compared to, like, you could go in a plane. You could go in a plane and you can look at the Earth underneath you. What the effort and, like, the convoluted stories that you have to weave to believe that the Earth is flat is just like, it's just like, oh my god, it's so much easier if you just believe that it's round. Why is it such a big deal to you that it's not? Like, we did all this work to make the universe make more sense to us. Why are you insisting on doing different work? Like, I don't get it. Some people are just misled about it too. Girl in high school tried to argue with you. They asked if we evolved from monkeys, then why are monkeys still around? Just shut up. Yeah. It's, I don't know. The thing that's, like, crazy to me with evolution is, like, less about, like, the dinosaur stuff and more about, like, you can watch people domesticate animals, like, in real time. Like, the like, selective breeding that, like, goes into, like, crops, that goes into domesticated animals. Like, people are creating, like, designer cats, and you don't believe that evolution is real? Like, I don't get that. Like, explain that then. Like, I don't, look at a wolf and look at a pug. I mean, like, not even just, like, looking at a wolf. Like, looking at, like, I think cats are a really good one to, like, start from. Or even, like, other, like, like domesticated animals. I was gonna say like farm animals, because farm animals are like, of course, like bred for the like many different purposes, but like mostly being food, also for like beauty. Like we have competitions on like farm animals. Like look at my big pig, look at my awesome big pig, and it's like a whole thing. Like we have been doing this as like humans for such an extended period of time that like we have. It's like that's like connect. That's the same thing. How do we not understand that that's not like the same thing, just sort of spread out over a bigger period of time? Like all of the work that has gone into like breeding like lab rats and lab mice and like the bullshit that we're doing to fruit flies at this moment. Like I don't. It speaks to like, for me at least, like a lack of curiosity about the world, and like an insistence that like you are the smartest person in the room. I don't know. Like cuz a lot of times they are getting these ideas from like other places, other people, and that there's like an insistence that they are right, and like there is no like the lack of concept of like the scientific theory. But like it really is like, I don't know, if you have like a gentle curiosity about the wonders of this world, I feel like if you have this like hunger to keep learning, you can see all of the like minutia of ways that all of these things are like, interconnected, you know? It goes back to like this, I don't know, like the whole thing of like people arguing like, oh, there's only two genders. I'm like, just like look at so says biology. I'm like, well, have you seen advanced biology? Because we actually need to talk about, if you're gonna say biology, like we actually need to get into the ways that like nature is like actually incredibly gay, like in ways that you can't even begin to comprehend. Anyway, anyway. Nature's so gay. And the funny thing is like a lot of farmers like understand this, because if you just have like multiple like male animals in the same space, they'll just be gay. Like it doesn't. It's not like remarkable. Like it's not even remarkable. Or like, I don't know, sometimes I was also thinking about because I was thinking about Artemis, the Artemis mission. Sorry, I'm not like working right now. We're just yapping. We're just yapping here. This is an excuse for me to yap, and now I'm yapping. I was looking at. I was thinking about the Artemis mascot. I was thinking about Artemis, and I was thinking about the Golden Hind, which is like related to the Artemis myth. Artemis had like a chariot of golden hinds, which is to say like golden deer, and it was also like one of the Herculean tasks to like catch a golden hind. And I was looking into it, and I was I didn't know this because it's not like a myth that I really like looked in depth about. But like a hind is a female deer. A hind is a doe. And a hart is a male doe. I believe HART, hind and hart, like those are like terms like doe and buck and stag, and there's lots of different terms for deer with antlers, deer without antlers, that kind of thing. But like hind specifically, when they talk about like the Cyrenian hind, that deer has antlers. They're still using the word hind, which refers to a doe, but that deer has antlers. And like people have like argued that the hind has to be a reindeer, which are like not near Greece. Like they don't have reindeer in Greece. And like the argument is actually like, no, this was probably just a doe with antlers. Like that happens in nature all the time. It's rare, but also this is a story about a rare deer. Like that's what the whole thing is about. Like And I think that that's cool as fuck. I was just a thing that I looked into yesterday, and I went, "That's awesome. That's really cool." And anyways, I think that the next mascot that they should take on the Artemis mission, they should make a deer. That they should make a deer mascot because I think it would be cute. Um, because that's like Artemis's thing. One of Artemis's many things. They should take a live deer. That would be pretty exciting for the deer. That would be pretty exciting. It's crazy. I was reading about a lot of like the animals that they've sent into space, and one of the ones was Belka and Strelka. The Soviets sent up Laika, and Laika did not come back. And but Belka and Strelka did. They actually taxidermied them, and you can see them on display, which I think I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy. In a good way, I think. I don't know. I think it's interesting that I'm not turned off by taxidermy. I know some people don't care for that, but like I think it's kind of remarkable history and kind of cool. To like memorialize them like that. But they also sent like a ton of other animals. Like they sent like mice. They. I want to look it up. Um. They sent 2 dogs, 42 mice, a gray rabbit, two rats, flies, and several plants and fungi. I don't know why 42 mice. I'm sure that Douglas Adams has something to say about that. 42 feels like a lot. That feels like a lot of mice. I don't know. But only 1 rabbit and only 2 rats. You'd think that they would have sent more rats than mice. That's a big difference. 40 more mice? I mean, mice are smaller than rats. What did it look like in there? In the cabin? I don't know. Interesting. I also think it's really cute that so much of NASA, like they involve children in so much of like the naming of things or the creation of mascots. Like I find that very inspiring. I wish they all had chairs. Little mouse chair. 40 mice just floating like the Nutella jars. Oh my god! I didn't even think about like the zero gravity of it. Were the dogs like strapped down? Like I have no idea. I have no idea. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. From my name and save me from Ghana. Can't wake up. Save me. You know what? Okay, hold on. No, don't do that. Unfortunately, I think I'm making this more difficult for myself. I should just do this the easy way. I should be doing this the easy way, but my brain is too warm. Guys, what if we made burger? Don't. I shouldn't make burger. I should just do a shorter stream. Let's not start making burger. We're gonna rig boob. We're not gonna make burger. We're not gonna. I meant when I say make burger, I mean play Galaxy Burger. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna have a shorter stream, and then I'll rest my warm brain So we'll do tank, boob. Burgert. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We've got this. Boobs. It's just so easy. I don't know why I'm making this. I don't even know why I thought making it more difficult. Okay. Um, you guys are gonna see a little boob. Don't freak out. There's no. It's all Barbie doll. Okay, I just need to be able to see what the hell I'm doing. Don't freak out! Don't freak out! I said don't freak out! Smooth. It's all smooth. I just basically need to, follow the shape.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. We've got this. Going this way. Going to move this as well. Yes, I love this song. And also this model has like pretty like reduced boob physics, so I really don't need to be making this more difficult for myself. So like that. Move this in a little bit here.
Piggy dipping!
At the piggy pond?
Piggy dipping at the piggy pond!
That's the last of my water. Actually, there's an ad break starting, so I'm gonna go refill my water really quick. Thank you for reminding me, Perp. I'm gonna save too before I go. See y'all in a second. I live. I'm back. Hello. Back to this. What was I thinking about? What was I thinking about? Oh, I had a thought when I walked away. My thought was, um, in The Simpsons. First of all, getting distracted by another thought. I was watching episodes of The Simpsons last night, and I was jump scared because, uh, Elisa was talking to a background character, and she called her Beezy, and I went, "What the hell? Who put me in there?" I went, "Huh?" But my other thought was that, there's an episode of The Simpsons where, uh, Homer goes, to space. Homer gets to be an astronaut. And I think that they should, if they're gonna keep making Simpsons episodes, they should let Bart go into space too. Oh, don't you think Lisa should go into space? No, it's not as funny if Lisa goes into space. It's not as funny if Lisa goes into space. Lisa's working at mission control. Bart is the one that's in space. Obviously. Simpsons did it. They sure did. Okay, so this is just like side to side movement, really? And then this is more of the silly movement. So like this in and then like up. This is very subtle. Comparatively. Like compared to like other models that I've done. Which is like partially because CLOVORZ doesn't want this model to be sexualized as much. But I'm like, it should have some movement. It should be small, but it should be some movement. I very much appreciate the any client that's like has a very specific idea of what they want their boob physics to look like. Like, thank you. Okay. Then this one should be up and then in. Jodanjo. Oh, other moon thought is that everything on the moon is very utilitarian. If they're building a moon base, it's just they gotta build it how they gotta build it. And also like the same thing with the cabin of like Orion. Like it looks whack to me, and I'm like, everything is incredibly utilitarian. But when do we get to the point where we start actually like employing some sort of like design, some sort of like artistic principles for the well-being, the mental well-being of the people involved? I understand that these people are like test pilots, and they don't really give a fuck about like aesthetics. I do. Can we give them like can we? And like, it's like, oh, you know, like the weight of everything really matters. I'm like, you can design things so that way that they're. You don't have to ignore the mechanical principles of stuff to make something that's beautiful. And I do think that they are beautiful machines in their own right as they are right now, but like okay, really where I'm going with this is I think that they should put Googie on the moon. They should put Googie on the moon. This is my campaign. Googie for the moon. I think they should have Googie architecture on the moon. Hold on, let me show you Googie. Let me show you some Googie. This is Googie. This is Googie. This is probably one of the most famous Googie buildings. So this is the flight control center for LAX. It used to be like a restaurant that you could go to. I don't know why the hell it's not anymore. I don't know, airport security or some boring shit like that. Googie. This is Googie. Other famous sort of Googie buildings. I don't know, just sort of like any old school McDonald's. That's Googie. This shit on the moon would go so hard. Put Googie on the moon. You'll also recognize that it's sort of like generic like space age architecture. This is like architecture of the Jetsons. The Jetsons is very much you know, Googie. Googie. It just like really like striking shapes. You know, it's a big part of it. Like wow. You know, we've got like the Space Needle, the iconic Space Needle that would say that that's Googie. Googie. And The Incredibles also has sort of that like Googie look. Incredibles 2, they have like their house is like super Googie. Super Googie. I just, you know, like the shit, like like that one house. That one house that's like the rotating house. Can we, okay, these images suck. Or I would also accept this image is also small, but I'll show it anyway. You know, like there's something kind of beautiful about that. I don't know, like a lot of it you'll see like just sort of like retrofuturism like loves this like style of architecture. It's just like bold, clean lines, you know? There's like a New Jersey variant of Googie. I believe it's called like doo-wop architecture. I never know how to spell architecture. It's like the bane of my Archie texture. Yeah. Doo-wop. Which it's like it's very much googie, but they a slightly different kind of googie. But you'll go to a lot of shore towns in New Jersey, and they like. We say Wildwood. Wildwood specifically is like they work really hard to like keep their buildings in this style. I think it is. It's kind of really cool. I'm trying to find good high quality photo. It's not. And they have a Wawa there. They have a Wawa there that's like they have to like fit the like historic like style. So they have like a doo-wop Wawa, which is a really fun thing to say. Doo-wop Wawa. It's like I think that this is like a very clean style that could be used in like a very utilitarian way. A doo-wop Wawa. I love the doo-wop Wawa. It's I don't know, it's I feel like it would fit in. I feel like it could be useful. I just and also it's one of my favorite styles of architecture. So, wait, I want to see Incredibles 2 house. They made this one like real. They made it like a real house that you can actually like spend thousands of dollars there and go and see it for yourself. Here's the interior of the house. I love a conversation pit. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. Oh, it's so good. I love that you can see that this is like a draw over of like there's like polygons and stuff in here. It's so funny. It's cool. Googie. Googie. Okay, what was I doing? I was copying all of these over. So we go this way. Modeling. Okay, I have a hotkey for this now. So that way. This that way. And then wait, what the fuck? This shirt is not fitted properly. Was it like that before? Cover your boobie. Why? Oh. Oh, hold on. I need to grab the line art too. Or is it just the boob underneath is... No, it's definitely the shirt. Okay. Okay. We'll just do this then. Okay. So this... Now that I've messed with that a little bit too, I'm like, can I just... Can I just get a little bit more coverage, please? Just make my life a little bit easier in the long run. Okay. This shirt needs to cover the nungas more efficiently, not the writing down nungas. Okay, so we've got that. Need this. Oh, wrong thing. That. That. Oh, wrong one. This one goes this way. Then. Then this. Okay.
Dang girl, you got loud bones. Let's hear them.
Don't mind if I do.
Piggy dipping. Piggy dipping at the piggy pond.
At the piggy pond? Really? The piggy pond? Okay, so then I also need to rig these to the body
type of
movement,
dog
which is the
is
most
this?
important thing. Pink! Pink dog. This one, we can turn the shirt back on. Put your clothes on. And then... I'll just have to... okay, maybe we do... Bring this out this way. And then... We're gonna have to... Bring this out here. Kind of like keeping that where it is with the strap. I'm gonna copy this here. Tank boob XY. Modeling deformer. Apply to child elements. And that's still fine. Or hold on. It should all be fine because it should all be very contained. Okay. That the song said I'm Cisco and you got excited. You thought it was a DS9 reference? God. I've never heard a DS9 reference in the wild at all. I hear Spock reference all the time out in the wild. People love Spock, but... I'm like thinking, I'm like, okay, if someone were to reference a character from Deep Space Nine, like what character would it be? And I genuinely think it's Quark. I think the most iconic character of Deep Space Nine is Quark, which is like because the captain is not always the most iconic character of Star Trek. I think the most iconic character of a series has to be an alien, or at least like a freak guy. Because I think Data is like a very important character for Next Generation. Though I do think Picard could be the guy of Next Generation. He is very iconic. Honestly, Q could be the guy of Next Generation, but he's not even really in it. Who's the guy of Voyager? The guy of Voyager is, of course, Seven of Nine. People are so mad horny for Seven of Nine. It has to be Seven of Nine. Jean-Luc Picard. But I think that Quark is kind of like, if anybody was gonna break containment out of Deep Space Nine, it would be Quark. I mean, like, I'll show you one of my favorite images. This this TV guide with Quark on it. I love this image so much. His swag has no bounds. This is, oh my god. Look at him! This is so funny to me. Look at him! Girl! It's so good. I think, like, visually speaking, I think Quark is definitely, Quark outclasses Odo for sure. And I love Kira and I love Jadzia, but they do not have the, like, star power that Quark has. It's just a fun little thought experiment here. But, like, the Star Trek character of all time, of course, is Spock, and that will never be dethroned. Wait, I lied. Oh, the character of the Next Generation is Worf. The character of Next Generation is Worf. I was thinking it could be Data. It's Worf. Sorry, I forgot about Worf. It's definitely Worf. Oh wait, I forgot to do the Y movement. Which, it's like, it's crazy saying that because I don't even think Worf is, like, truly himself until he's on Deep Space Nine. Like, I don't think that they really realize his character fully until he's on Deep Space Nine, but I do think, like, Klingons are such, like, a huge aspect of Star Trek. And Worf is the, like, the way they get into that. Bring this down a little bit here. Okay, I'm gonna... And then flip it. Oh. Okay, I just have to do it again. Do it again! Okay. Hopefully this all works. Oh. Grab this. Okay. And then I should be able to... What the hell just happened? Oh. It, when I combined the parameters, it reloaded the model. Ooh, I should probably reload the program. I'm gonna take this bit here, bring it down. This song is like hitting right now for me. I don't know. I think a lot about how Weird Al made this song as like a Devo parody, and then Devo were like, fuck. I wish we made that song. They're like, it's good. Same with They Might Be the Maybe Giants one. Oh, what's the They Might Be Giants one? Wait, I want to listen to They Might Be Giants now. We'll listen to They Might Be Giants after this one. I want to listen to Birdhouse in Your Soul. I like, they have a new album. I'm gonna take 3 months to listen to that. I am so bad at listening to new albums. I'm like scared of new albums. I'm scared that I'm like really gonna hate it, so I can't listen to it right away. The only exception is like whenever Deco Nina drops anything, I want to hear it, and even then I'm like, okay, this is bad, and I don't like it sometimes. But I'm so Everything You Know Is Wrong is the Weird Al homage. Ah, to They Might Be Giants. Ah. I'm not as familiar with that one. But I love Birdhouse in Your Soul and The Communists Have the Music. I like that one. Those are my well, They Might Be Giants is also Dr. Worm. Dr. Worm is so How can we not talk about that one? I like that part where he says, "Okay, I can hear you now." Incredible. What a beautiful music video too. I'm just looking at the like tail end of it. We're gonna listen to Birdhouse in Your Soul. Wait, why is this one so quiet, please? No, who are you? What the hell is going on in here? Fine, we'll do the music video. Wait, it's gotta be this one, right? This one's gotta be it? There we go. YouTube is very funny when it comes to music. I apologize. Oh, it's just gonna be fucking quiet. I guess. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Who watches over you? Just make a little birdhouse in your soul, guys. Okay, how does this look with body angles? Let's just see how this looks in movement. Or you know what? I can hack in. Forgot about that part. Okay, that's not good. I'm just checking the shoulder. Hi, Callum! Hi, Simple Plant! Oh, come on in, everybody. I'm shrugging at you. Can I get... the communists have the music. I like that one. Please and thank you. Yes! I'm not partial to the martial plutocrats in their beaver hats. But I don't care for the outfits. What I care about is music, and the communists have the music. I don't need a rationale. What I care about is music. Do kind of want to take this as well and Maybe bring this out this way. And I don't care for the outfits. Is that satisfactory? Is that am I satisfied with that? Am I satisfied with that? I don't know if I am. Ooh, it's fine. It's fine. What the hell was I listening to? We're listening to Bartman. Because I can't be stopped. I've been listening to this song way more than any normal person should be listening to it. I love this song. Oh, hold on. Let me fix this up here. I feel crazy for loving this song as much as I love it, but also I'm like, no, it's good. I love it. Domer. Domer. What do you mean punishment air in the dark? What does he fucking say? Punishment time in the air lurks gloom. Who taught you that, Bart? Where did he learn that? Punishment time in the air lurks gloom? Huh? Do the Bartman. Fascinating. It is. I also love that part of like how he complains that if it was his saxophone, they would take it from him, but still he's feeling good, so that's okay. The lyrics are insane to me. So that's okay. Domer. Eat your heart out, Michael. Damn, Bart. He's got some attitude. Oh, I love that song. We can't listen to Mr. Brightside after that. That's too big of a shift. We gotta, what's next? Yeah, we can listen to Buddy Holly after, though. That's fine. That makes sense. Ooh. I don't care about that. Ooh, you know, I'm thinking Miku Miku. Did you see it? Did you see it? Mm-hmm. I don't care about that. You know, it would be more line art this way, huh? I don't care about that. I love this song. Don't mean to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. Walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. Oh, honestly, if I just get this tank top done, that is an accomplishment for today for my brain. Obviously, like the sides here, I'm probably just gonna contact Clover and be like, "Hi, can you draw like behind here, and is that way I can just throw it into the file rather than try to do some crazy workaround?" Walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. I am wondering if... Oh wait, so we do have these, and they're not... Okay. So if they're... There is shading on the boob, it just doesn't go up that high. Okay. Cool, I'm not missing anything. In circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. Okay, so I'm gonna copy the shirt strap here with the glue. And we'll just flip that. The strap. And then rename everything L to R. What a beautiful wedding. Yes, oh, what a shame. I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door now? Okay, so tank top looking good. We made the cardigan arms look good too. Could work on the foot movement. If I wanted to do a nice little simple task. For the champagne. You know what I will do? I will do a little bit of messing with the shading on the tank top. Tank top. The camisole. Bring it this way. And then... It's like it's a slight difference. I might push it a little bit more. I think Yeah, I think I push it even further. Wow. Just like double it. Again. Then I can push it on this too. A lot less. You know what? Maybe I won't. Maybe you can push it a little bit on this one though. I just think this like bottom segment here needs to stay in place a bit more. They had a problem with his baggy clothes, okay? Okay, we got that. We will flip this. Ugh! Do a flip! Something feels kind of crazy about the neck here. I think it might be fine. I don't know. If I... Where's the neck? This part right here. I'm futzing with it and I just should just leave it alone, I think. Because I think it in motion it looks completely fine because of how the head turns that way. And even if it's going the opposite way, it looks fine. I think we're fine. I think I should leave it alone. Something is happening. Eyeball here. What the hell? What are you doing over there? like something weird is happening with the eyeball. Everything else is in the correct spot. Okay. Hmm. I feel crazy. Why? Hmm. I'm futzing with things I should not be futzing with. But I'm glad I caught that one issue, because that was not supposed to be like that. I'm just checking the eyeballs. Eyeball check! Eyeball check! There are eyeballs. Check! Cute. These models always look so cute with short hair, and then I add the hair, and I'm like, I like their short hairstyle. Oh, I needed to refresh the model. I forgot. I'm gonna refresh the model. We're going to do a little bit of work on the cardigan arm, and then I think the I almost said the flipper, but the slipper, the shoe. A shoe. Ensign! I'm just looking at my checklist of things that I need to do. Understand what I meant when I said no. Is quite that simple. Don't go. Then it'll just be the cardigan and the shorts that I have to do, and I can take care of that later. Oh, and then placing the hair, but yeah. cardigan, the shorts, and the hair. That should be a pretty easy task. And Sam. God, this song's so good. Is a little later on. Regardless of warning, the future doesn't scare me at all. I love lip syncing with models. I really enjoyed I did a lip sync for Peony's model very recently, and the song that I picked out, I was like, oh, like it all came together very nicely. Me, whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. The future doesn't scare me at all. Another thing is, I do want to fix this. It's labeled armpit, but I considered it to be like the fold of the boob, you know. But I get it kind of is the armpit. I'm gonna have to adjust that at some point because it looked fine in the in this outfit because it's like covered up. Maybe I'll just mess with that right now. Oh my god. The mesh that it generated was massive. Oh, that's perfect. Awesome. The true lord of the dance, no matter what those idiots at work say. When you find that 40-pound watermelon in your colon. Tomorrow you'll wake up, do a bunch of stuff, and then go back to sleep. Says, oh, that's perfect. Immediately changes mind. Spend the rest of the week face down in the mud. Now is not a good time to photocopy your butt and staple it to your boss's face. Oh no! Are extremely friendly and intelligent, except for you. When you wind up with your head impaled upon a stick, that's your horoscope for today. Yay, 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 yay. Now, you may find it inconceivable, or at the very least a bit unlikely, that the relative position of the planets in the stars could hold a special deep significance or meanings that exclusively applies to only humans. That's all I know. Documented evidence. So you would have to be some kind of moron not to realize that every single one of them is absolutely true. Where was I? I love that. I love that emote. People screaming from an open window. Work a little bit harder on improving your low self-esteem, you stupid freak. Friends are laughing behind your back. Exciting and wonderful person, but you know they're lying. Never, 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 never leave my house again. For today, yay, 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 yay. That's your horoscope for today. That's your horoscope for today. Yay, 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 yay. Calf, R, leg, XY. Today, yay, 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 yay. Oh, wait, shit, I forgot. I need the slipper, too. Need all this. And the slipper. For today, yay, 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 yay. Calf, R, leg, XY. So this should be pretty easy. I want to do the other leg, too, but just a little bit. Digital Circus finale theatrical release is gonna be a thing? Are they gonna play all of them? Because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Digital Circus. And before you say, what do you mean you haven't seen Digital Circus? I want to watch it when it's all done. I want to watch it when it's all done. And I've been working very hard to not get spoiled for it. I know that it's 8 out of 9. They'll be showing 8 and 9 in theaters. 9 is an hour long? How long are they normally? I genuinely don't know. About 20 minutes? Really? Wow, they really are just like making fully produced shows. That's crazy. Well, I'll just be happy to finally watch it, and then I can remove all of the muted terms that I have for it, because... So it makes you think of the week you got your driver's license when you were 16, driving a Taurus. Oh my gosh. Thinking you're at the top of the world listening to this song. I'm gonna do 75 going this way, and then we'll do the Y movement. Whoa! Okay, we'll do... It's just one of those days! Ripping someone's head off! You know, I might just use, It's just one of those days! Edit form, temporary deform tool, path deformation. Cause right now I'm dangerous! Okay, I need to make sure that this portion stays stable. What? 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 I think... have to push this back a little bit. Oh, is it the end of the playlist? Oh, is it? I don't know. It's still going. Uh... Just realizing that the shape of this leg is... It just looks whack to me now. Another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension. I didn't really do a lot of work on like making the leg look really nice without the boot on because in the other outfit it doesn't make any sense to not have the boot. So now I'm like basically actually rigging the leg in a nice looking way now. This one I had a little bit better of a base to work with. Uh, Spock mention. You know what? Bring that back that way. And then try to keep this stable. I don't know. Just trying to get everything below the knee. But it's weird trying to make that work without, I don't know, like the leg all moves together so much that it feels weird to not move the knee at all. But I have to cut myself off at a certain point. I'm like, I don't want to go all the way up the leg. It's supposed to be just the foot. Maybe that's the trick, is that I just yeah, that helps. Then bring this out more this way. But like in here. Has anybody here seen the second Mario movie? I really didn't like the first one, so I'm not planning to see it, but I am curious. And maybe I've asked this before. No? No? Yeah. I wonder if I wonder how it's like doing compared to the first one. I imagine probably well. I did see there was like a power outage a few weeks ago, and I went to get lunch, and I saw when I was getting lunch there was a dad taking his daughter to see the Mario movie, and he was dressed like Mario, and his daughter was dressed like Peach, and it was so cute. And I was like, "That's so cute! That's so cute!" But that's all I have to say about Mario movie. That emote, it just makes me laugh. I feel like this leg here, this foot movement should have. No, it should definitely not have that. Okay, I think that that's fine. I do want to test it out. Oh, I didn't realize the model had fully loaded. Sometimes it takes a second for the model to fully load, so I just like wait for it to show up in the physics thing properly. Okay, I think I would like to mess with the leg LX movement as well. Just sort of like fix the appearance of the leg in these turns. You'll never learn. By the tone of my voice. Check out my new weapon. Weapon of choice. Now this is the one that's a bit more of an issue. I think I would just like to move a bit more of the leg up and out. Oh, an exciting development in my life. I started writing again. And it's busy stuff. So that's pretty exciting. I did not get very far, but if it felt pretty remarkable just to start. Because that really is the most important part. And it's a lot easier to do like a different creative task than like rigging my own model is tough when I've spent the entire day looking at Live 2D. As much as I love it. So getting into like a different little program and writing some stuff, it's nice. I recommend it. I had for like probably like a day, I had OC brainworms, and then it left. It's gone. And so I took advantage of the OC brainworms. Sad hot topic, his heart microscopic. She thinks that it's love, but to him it's sex. It's stupid, contagious to be broken famous. Can someone please save us from Punk Rock 101? Your new Vans for Punk Rock 101. Rail Sly, his knee tore. He traded it for drums at the local pawn shop. She left him for staring at girls and not caring. 'Cause she thought Bon Jovi broke up. Someone please save us from Punk Rock 101. Seven years later, he works as a waiter. She marries a trucker and he's never there. Stupid, contagious to be broken famous. Can someone please save us? Punk Rock 101. Okay, I'll accept that. Oh. Okay. Let me see the direction these go before I attempt to move the foot. I'm gonna try doing this a different way this time. Oh! Sorry, I just like the song. Sorry, I just like shout when I like a song. That's what. What if you like listen to the radio and the DJ just like moaned every time that this that a song came on? Like, what the fuck am I doing here, man? Ah, the song! He calls her up. They're in a low night. It's called music appreciation. She don't care, everybody. Throw up your hands, say I don't wanna be in love. I don't wanna be in love. Sexo emo is. It's so funny. Throw up your hands, say I don't wanna be in love. I don't wanna be in love. I think it needs to be in that, and then. Find a new one, everybody. Okay, if that's gonna move a lot, though, I feel like this one needs to move a bit more, too. Okay, so. It's because the foot movement is a lot more on this one. It's like I kind of like it, so I'm like, I High maintenance means you're a gluttonous queen, narcissistic and mean. Hmm. Okay, so we got defeats. Defeats are looking good. So you just have the shorts, and then I have to do the main part of the cardigan. And the hair. And the hair. And I'm not gonna do the shorts right now. I'll leave that for later. But I will take a screenshot of the side of the tank top here so I can send it to Clover. Say, hey, if you want to be able to wear the tank top without the cardigan, you might probably want to draw this. This model's so stinking cute! Okay. Tomorrow, I will work on the shorts. It's like, should be done in like a week's worth of work. I should be, but I also have to go back and edit the layer setup for a lot of it to make it compatible with the VTube Studio currently. So my plan is to finish this outfit and then send this outfit over, because I think that this outfit should actually be a lot more compatible with the current version of VTube Studio. So look at that hair. Look at that hair. One issue that I am gonna have to deal with as well is this hair is so long that it gets in the way of the tail. So if I show you what if I put the tail on. I think it's, for the most part, not really that big of an issue. It's the kind of thing where the clipping-wise, I don't mind it too much because honestly, the best solution is just making the hair a little bit shorter. It looks fine. It looks fine. It's one of those things where I'm like, okay, this might be an issue. If it is an issue, just poke me about it, you know? Like, just, I'll fix it. But as is, I think it's pretty satisfactory. It's because there's like a soft blending. You see, if I'm like situated in one spot. And so it's just like, that kind of thing bugs me a little bit. But I'm a little crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. Kind of the thing that wouldn't really be noticeable when it's in use. Yeah, and so it's like, okay, the solution here, there's like 2 solutions. Technically like 3 solutions. Solution 1, I just make the hair a little bit shorter, and then there's like no clipping that could happen if I just make it a little bit shorter. And then the solution number 2 is don't worry about it, sweetheart. And then solution number 3 is sort of like change the ordering of the hair. Like I could have the hair.
What?
What? I could have the hair just always in front of the tail. Like even this like there's sort of like an in between part of the hair. Solution 4: shave her bald. Shave her completely bald. Throw out all of the work. So solution 4: push the hair. That is a consideration of that I had, where I was like, okay, we can kind of like make a parameter that is sort of like moved a little bit by the hair. I don't know how it would interact with like the gravity too. You know, like I have this like hair gravity that I have to deal with as well. So I don't know how I don't know how it would interact overall, but it only really looks funky when the tail gets near the edges of the hair. Yes. Yes. I could also, another solution is just like restrict the X movement, like have the tail not go back and forth as much when this hairstyle is active. So like have it not really stick out as far to the side. That could be a thing. Maybe. That sounds like a pretty good one. That might be the most complicated one. Because then it's like physics, math. I think... So if I have... tail... angle X... So it's just this one. It's the X0 that would be factored into it. And if I add hair to hair down, have it be angle, and then okay, that's pushing it more. So if I reverse it, I don't know. I don't know. I may have to, hold on, I have to disconnect. Baby. Oh, so if the Bonnie is turned that way. Okay. I'm like looking at this like, but then can I just like, is it a blend shape? It's not. Okay. So, oh, but if it was a blend shape, I could make it a blend shape. I could make it a blend shape. Okay, well, but I can do that. I'll do that. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna make a note of it. tail X0 blend shape for hair down. So then the tail will only go like only a little bit as far. Like here and here when the hair is that length. That's a good solution. I also could, it might be a good idea since I have to contact Clover anyways to say, okay, I have an issue with the hair at this length. Which of these solutions would you like? So let me like just get a clip of it for myself. Just to show the problem here. And I'll just go back in the VOD and grab that. Or I could just take it after stream, to be honest, and then I'm not in it. Then I don't have my big fat head in it. Okay. That's a good solution that makes me happy. And I also am happy with the solution of, it looks fine, I don't care. But I am just crazy about attention to detail, so, okay. It's the hair, shorts, we have to do finish the cardigan. Not a lot left. Feeling pretty good. Let's see who's online that we can go and raid. Perhaps we... I'd like to go and raid Spats. Spatula is... I'm not sure what Spats is working on right now. Oh, ref sheet work. Yay! You did rad work today? Thank you, Ethel. I had a lot of fun talking today. I was not expecting to get a lot of work done. My brain is kind of juiced out right now. But I do think I got a lot of really good work done. There's not a lot left on this model, and I'm looking forward to it being done. So we'll raid Spatula. Thank you all for hanging out with me here today. I appreciate every single one of you for spending your precious time with me on this wonderful weekend. VOD watchers, lurkers, I appreciate all of you too. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for the good chat. Take care of yourselves. Eat lots of good food. Stay hydrated out there. Take your meds. Do something creative this weekend. I will be back on Monday, hopefully. Hopefully I'll be back on Monday. No promises. But as soon as Tomodachi Life is out, I will be streaming. So today's the 11th, and then tomorrow's the 12th. This is 13th. Oh, Tomodachi won't be out until... We won't be able to stream Tomodachi until next Saturday! Well, I may end up making Mies in the demo or something like that before then. So, take care of yourselves. See you next week. I believe my, like, affiliate anniversary is coming up soon, so that's kind of crazy. Oh, wait. Homestuck's coming up. Oh, our raid message. Apple Parade. I'm just full of a million different thoughts. Monday, something crazy's gonna happen. That's all I'll say. Bye, guys! Bye! And stay sexy out there!